Yeah, okay, so some say. So I get to Washington and there was 3 hikes. I'm stuck under a tree. There were 3 hikes in Washington that I wanted to do. One of them was, one of the specific hikes was like one I was dying to do and I was going to take God doggone. So it meant a lot for me to try and do it. So the first day it was like, I think it was a total of like 9 miles maybe. So the first day I'm going to go do the hike. I get to one half of the hike, which was about 6 miles, and it's a waterfall. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to get really tired. So I think I'm going to go back to the car. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. I'm definitely getting healthy. That's for sure. So I go back to the car and then I take off my backpack. I wasn't fully prepared for the pain that hiking was actually going to cause me because uneven ground. Also, my backpack goes around my waist. So I was holding a lot of stuff in case I was stuck, needed different clothes, emergency stuff, whatever. All of the dogs. I also have the dogs. They're pulling me on the leashes. So I got in my car, I took off my backpack, and I just got into hysterics. I thought I was going to die from pain because my brain wasn't mentally ready for the pain of hiking. And I didn't take Tylenol or anything. So I finally got back to the house I was staying at, freaked out the whole rest of the day. And then the next day I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking hike again today. Like, fuck it. I said I was going to do this hike. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to do it. Pain is just in your brain, you know? So I got up to the top of the hike I wanted to do. I think around average, I think it's listed as 7 or 8 miles, but somehow I did it almost 9 miles. So I get up to the top of the hike and I'm like probably 10 minutes from the actual lake up there. And I see one guy coming down and I'm like, hi, how much further until the peak? And he tells me, and then he's like, by the way, sunset is at 4:30 now. It's 3:37 when I get up to the top. So then I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. So I get up to the top, I stay there for a little while, and then I start heading down because not only was I listening to stuff on my phone the whole way, my phone was at 7%, and it was like 4:30 by the time I got to the forest part. When you're in the forest, it gets super fucking dark. So I'm like hiking in the dark. I have a video. So I'm hiking down in the dark. I'm 2 miles from the car, and I start seeing like bear signs. So I was like, okay, bear signs. I don't want to be paranoid. I don't want to like hike and be paranoid. I don't have a phone. I haven't seen another hiker. I had to put crampons on because it was icy. You know, so I'm like, we're just gonna jog. So we like start jogging. And then I see like another bear sign. So I'm like, oh fuck, like another bear. I'm like, I don't want to be paranoid. So I just started to sing. I don't know if you guys know the song. But I sang the last 2 miles of my hike really loudly and got all the way to my car. It's like you set yourself up for horror movie scenarios. It really is prodigal. It really is. Because like I'm an experienced hiker. Like I brought a first aid kit for the dogs. I didn't bring a headlamp. I didn't bring a charger. Like what? Like I'm just going about the world. So I get the last 2 miles and I did make it to my car, obviously unscathed by a bear, which was really nice. But I want to tell you guys the song that I sang. So in between singing the song, I would yell like, pain is gain leaving the mind, or like it's all in your mind, you know? So like that day my back didn't hurt me too bad because I just like kept ignoring it.